After the Scourge virus attack on Viltrum, only 50 pure-blooded Viltrumites remained in the universe, with Grand Regent Thrag perishing at the virus. The virus in this timeline being stronger and more deadlier, so most of the Viltrumites would have been wiped out. Only 30 Viltrumites remained, 20 less than before. This would include Conquest, Anissa, Krieg, Nolan's father and mother, and the prisoner executioners and other random Viltrumites across the planet. The planet had become a barren wasteland with Conquest watching over. He had become more powerful after being infected with the virus, becoming more powerful than Grand Regent Thrag. He would go around the universe training, becoming more powerful, slaying opponents that would rival Viltrumites, even fighting Ragnars, making them his pets. More efficiently, he would have to soon enough battle for the title of Grand Regent, where some Viltrumites would contend on why they should be Grand Regent. Conquest would battle for the right to be the Grand Regent because he was the one who led the Viltrumites through the dark times after the Scourge virus. Many years would pass, 300 to be exact. Conquest loses his eye and arm. Well, mostly he just loses his eye because he was more careful. But he still finds it more embarrassing that he lost his eye in battle. So then he assigns one of the Viltrumites to a planet. He assigns them to Europa, a planet where Alan's people were. Conquest gets his forces ready to conquer other planets more efficiently, and to give orders to breathe across the galaxy. Until the trial came for someone to become a Viltrumite, become the Viltrumite Emperor for the time being. Conquest would take his stage up on the podium, addressing his speech to the public of the Viltrumites. He would explain to them why he should be the Grand Regent and why they should follow him. Everybody would be more scared instead of following his speech. Most Viltrumites in the podium voted for Conquest to be Grand Regent, and so it began. The Viltrum Empire's new Grand Regent, faster, stronger, and better than Grand Regent Thrag in this timeline. He would prove to be way more powerful than Grand Regent Thrag, being able to move planets and literally fly through planets. He would be able to easily dismantle opponents. He could take on all the Viltrumites and still win. This conquest was stronger than the main timeline Viltrumite, Thrag, and maybe even rival to the Superman in the shows. Conquest is stronger than Thrag and most of the Viltrumites, and that's why Nolan respects Conquest. He doesn't fear him, but respects him. Conquest finds this kind of amusing because he's never had someone be not intimidated by him or scared of him. Conquest then tells the others that he gives the order that they need to go across the galaxy and they have to find other species to repopulate their race. As then he sits atop his throne, claiming the position of Grand Regent. Krieg does explain to him that he does have to find the heir of Argal, the former emperor. Whoever the blood of Argal is, he must find it. Conquest accepts this mission and will be set out to go find the emperor, who is rightfully owned to the throne. As then he sits atop his throne, waiting. 1,000 years go by, and then, as reports came in after flooding in, Nolan had fled from Earth. Conquest was so confused on why he fled from Earth, and then he realized. He looked, and then all the cameras showed across the Viltrumites. Krieg explained that humans are specifically really significant to humans, so they are the same in some ways. Conquest finds this really good news so they can repopulate their race. So that means he will send all of the Viltrumites to Earth. But first of all, before they do that, they will have to send more forces to go find Nolan. And he would send none other than Nolan's mother and father after him, along with Lucan. Conquest's orders were very straight. No one is to be left alive on Thraxa. After the Thraxa attack, Conquest hears news that the three Viltrumites were defeated. He gasps and realizes that Nolan had finally defeated the three Viltrumites on Thraxa, so that means he would have to go to Earth and invade it. He would call on the forces, and they would have to battle with the coalition of planets. The spy would still exist in this timeline within the coalition of planets. Conquest would learn that a new and more supreme and more effective Viltrumite scourge virus is being built in there. So that means Conquest, instead of focusing his forces on Earth, would be focusing his resources towards getting rid of the virus first, then going for Earth to have a shot. Conquest then arrives on Telescria. Conquest then sends Viltrumites to Telescria. Telescria was under invasion by the Viltrumites, but thanks to Alan already being buffed in this timeline, they were managed to stop the forces and drive them back. Nolan, already joining the coalition of planets, is getting ready to destroy Conquest's forces along with Invincible. Not yet going to Earth. Conquest then hears the news of the defeat and is annoyed by this. The Viltrumites retreat and Conquest looks at them with disgust, can't believing they were actually supposed to be Grand Regents. This is where the short story ends. The full video will come out soon. Sorry I have not uploaded in a bit, but soon enough, What If Conquest was appointed Grand Regent will be coming out soon. I hope you all enjoyed this short, and I'll see you all in the next one.